All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say, call LAWAYA, YAHAWAH, BASHIM, YAHAWASHI, BASHIM, KAKADASH. Double honors to elders, apostles, great millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. It's ready to call in the video. And I'm going to entitle this yet, maybe something like Satan versus Satan, Egyptian versus Egyptian. But nevertheless, this is an article by Fox News published one day ago. It says, Trump backers in Sacramento say counter-protesters damaged their vehicles, report. And this is more sedition, more uproars of the people, more people, like a little Willie would get in the scripture, Satan versus Satan and Egyptian versus Egyptian. I just re-uploaded that video that Dabu 7 did, about basically how these Edomite sheriffs are not going to enforce these lockdown measures, man, because a lot of these Edomites are seeing through the elites BS, man. They're seeing this all part of the agenda, man. Okay, to what? To mass vaccinate everyone, as well as chip everybody with the RFID microchip, man. Okay, it says get this article. Here it goes. Some supporters of President Trump who gathered for a rally outside the California State House on Saturday say they found their vehicles damaged when they tried to leave the event, according to a report. The damage allegedly at the hands of counter-protesters who showed up, including smashed windows and slashed tires. And I got some images right here. Fox 40 of Sacramento reported there is no need to go trashing other people's stuff. And these Edomites are such hypocrites, man. So you're going to say there's no need to go smashing other people's stuff when people do it to you, but you literally, the only reason you're even on this landmass is because you took it from the so-called Native Americans and Latino Hispanics, man. Okay, which are the northern kingdom of the nation of Israel, man. So these Edomites are straight hypocrites, man. But nevertheless, it says our tires on the right side have been slashed. Beautiful, man. This is all prophecy, man. Okay, the people rising up against each other, as we're literally seeing a societal breakdown, man. And then how about SIMEON is doing this pretty quick, man. This is fast. This year, the way the year has unwinded, the Lord is putting the pressure on these people, man. Okay, by especially by these Trump supporters, and they lost their so-called, allegedly right now, looking like they're going to lose their so-called president that they had hope for, which is stupid because none of these presidents running anything. Like, the elders and some of the brothers always go into, hey, the President of the United States is a low office, man. Okay, the elites, okay, the so-called Illuminati top banking families, they're the real ones running everything. But nevertheless, hey, if you told people just a year ago, which you have been telling people, okay, the apostles, starting with the apostles and elders and their elders and all men on down, a great millstone, the men who follow them, been telling you that society was going to break down and people was going to lose their so-called civil that civil order, so to speak, like I said, for a society, man. It's going to be a society breakdown. These people are going to just not care about each other anymore, man. You see, look at the screen, look at the people, you see they got the slashed tires, they got the tires slashed and the windows broken in, man. It says B1 Biden. Yeah, Bob is basically saying we won Biden. It's saying Biden won, not Trump. And they smashed in your windows and slashed your tires, man. Okay? So you gotta understand these Trump supporters, they not only did they lose, they're hurt, but then the property etc. is getting attacked, man. Okay, and that's beautiful because this is going to cause for more sedition, more uprising. The people eventually, like we've been saying, eventually these people are going to start gunning each other down in the street, man. It's no longer going to be attacking each other's property. Okay, they're going to be attacking each other, man, putting each other to death. It says people disagree with the things that I say, and I disagree with the things they say. Attendee Lisa Carly say, but it doesn't mean damaging property. It's ridiculous. It doesn't solve anything. But it does solve things because it lets people get out their frustration, man. Because these people are losing everything. They're literally watching this beloved society collapse. Okay, they're being locked down. They can't go out to a bar. They can't go out to commit adultery. They can't go out and commit idolatry and all this other wicked stuff they like to do, But it says Carly's and said her truck taillights were smashed and there was damage to the tires, windshield, and side mirrors as well, man. Look, it sees more vehicles. It says several cars were vandalized this afternoon near the state capitol as Trump supporters and counter-protesters clashed. Those impacted by the vandalism are speaking tonight on Fox 40. Yeah, and eventually you're not going to be able to go run Esau in his system, man. His beast system is falling apart, man. Okay, the only thing Esau is about to be concerned with is vaccinating everyone and chipping everyone, all right? It says during the dueling demonstrations, police officers tried to keep the two sides separated, but members of both sides threw objects such as bottles and fireworks at each other, told police. It says We are all different, and that's what makes America great. She said, embrace it. These people are absolutely through. That's not what makes a nation great, man. You said these Edomites are in the... Hey, it's beautiful because, hey, YAHAWASHI has these Edomites in denial, man. It says we are all different, and that's what makes America great. No, it doesn't. What makes a nation strong, when they makes a nation of people strong, is all being on one accord, man. Okay? That's what... literally watching YAHAWASHI, like he told you in Amos, the 9th chapter, he said, raise up the tabernacle of David as an old. Hey, we're watching him, the tabernacle of David, the house of David. Lord willing, we're a part of that, be wax stronger. We're all on one accord. We're all following the same doctrine under the apostles and elders. Okay, the same doctrine of YAHAWASHI. We're getting waxing stronger, man. But they're waxing, these Edomites are waxing weaker, including 2/3 of our people, man. What was that? There was war between the house of David and the house of Saul, and the house of David waxed stronger, and the house of David house of David waxed stronger than the house of Saul waxed weaker, man. But I just want to get a couple of scriptures, man, because this is all prophecy, man. Okay, these Edomites, because these are primarily Edomites doing this shit. It's not Jake out there busting each other's windows, man. This is Isaiah 19. And 2, it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. This is the modern day Egyptians, man. Okay, Revelation 11 chapter, that great city that's spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, man. It's talking about America, Babylon the Great, man. It says, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city and kingdom against kingdom, man. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and to the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards, man. And the Egyptians will I give over to the hand of a cruel lord. Who's that cruel lord, man? These top elites, man. These top elites literally want to throw people, their own Edomites in FEMA camps. Okay, vaccinate them. Okay, RFID microchip them, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, I just did a lesson on that last night, a few hours ago. Hey, man. Hey, this is beautiful. This is all prophecy, man. It says, and a fierce king shall rule over them. Yeah, because these martial law tools are be in the streets. These UN, the blue hats, they'll be blowing everyone away, man. It's gunning everything down, man. It's going to be shoot on sight if you don't want to comply. And even if you do comply, because best believe, like I said before, it's read right here, it says, the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel lord. Hey, don't forget about depopulation, man. Okay, the Georgia Guidestones, they want to take population down to 500 million, man. It says, save the Lord of hosts, save YAHAWASHI, the Lord of hosts. And also I want to point out right here, it said in verse 3, Isaiah 19:3, it says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. This also reminds me of that precept in Obadiah. It says, I would not die a day. So let me get it right here real quick. Here you go. Obadiah 1:8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, even destroy the wise man out of Edom and understanding out of the mount of Esau. Okay, and that's exactly what it is. Because this article just said we are all different. That's what makes America great. That's exactly the downfall of an empire, man. When your own people don't agree, when you don't pick a righteous doctrine to all hold fast to and to obey, man. Okay, and that like I said, for us, for the house of David, Lord, like I said, for a little when we're part of that remnant. Hey, our doctrine as well. We follow the doctrine, like I said, for under the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And the doctrine of YAHAWASHI, the truth of who we are. Okay, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, or the Biblical Israelites. Okay, the RFID microchip is a mark of the beast. We're not supposed to take that. We're not supposed to take this max. Okay, Esau, Edom, and so-called white man is the devil, as well as all these heathen nations are against us, are our enemies. Okay, we're holding fast. We're on one accord. We're in the same mindset. We're waiting for our Lord YAHAWASHI to come back. Okay, but like the scripture says in Zephaniah, wait ye upon me till the day I rise up to the prey. We're all on one accord, man. Okay, but like I said before, 2/3 of our people waxing weaker, and their counsel being assured, as well as these heathens, man. Okay, it says no arrest has been made as of early evening, but Sacramento police were asking that any instances of vandalism be reported to them. And again, this is people trusting this beast system, man. Okay, hey, this system is falling apart. Very soon these police say, hey, you're gonna pick up that dial tone to call the police. It's like, it ain't gonna be no one there, man. Okay, it's gonna be, like I said before, a complete societal collapse, man. Okay, great tribulation, man. I also want to get this real quick. Satan divided by Satan. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra 15th chapter, because if these people are breaking each other's cars and stuff, slashing each other's tires over this presidency, this election, which, hey, I can't recall, you know, in my time of being alive, I'm only 20 years old. Hey, I can't recall an election being like this. People breaking each other's cars and stuff, and there's the most tension right now because this is the time of prophecy, man. This is the time of Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, man. The end shall speak and not lie. But the reason I might get this scripture in 2nd Ezra 15 is because, like I said before, if these people are doing this over an election, what are these people going to do when there's no food, man? Okay, it's the video about the famine, man. It says 2nd Ezra 15, And 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. Yeah, them lockdowns, man. Okay, very soon it's going to be, if you don't have a max, you don't have an RFID microchip, you can't come in the city, man. It's going to be checkpoints, like I said, for the UN, the blue hats. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with a sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. That's exactly what time we're in, man. That lack of bread is coming, man. Okay, with the, like I said, for the men, great millstone and the men who follow them, and we've been saying over and over and over again that lack of bread is coming, man. That's going to make turn these people's spirits up even worse, man. Okay, because it's literally going to be survival of the fittest. It's literally going to be like, look, I need to feed my family, man. So that includes killing you and chopping you up and feeding you to my family. That's what I got to do, man. You know, so it's going to be cruel out here, man. So Lord willing, is edifying. I go Jake, I go to the plantation, but I want to give all praise YAHAWAH, SIMEON, SHAMAIWAN, double honors to Apostle El's great millstone, shalom to the whole full leg.